I know you had an emotional attachment to the style of play that Temple game was in terms of the sort of Philly rock fight thing, but for you guys to go out in a game that was sort of what you want to be, you know, a lot of different guys scoring, it's fast, it's tempo, it's defensive. Is there an added value to winning everything, playing a kind of basketball that you want to play?
There's definitely an added value. Think about what we just did. We played really well down the stretch against the Big Ten games. We lost a couple games, but they were good teams. Then you come here, you win some great games. Then you go and beat a great Temple team who's tough and nasty, like you just said. Then you go on the road and beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame. You go at Marquette and play that, and you beat Marquette. And then you come here and play Ben Howland and Mississippi State and Larry and Utah. We just beat every league coming in. That wasn't a tough track for us. It was a very difficult one, and we were up for the task. So there's something to be said for these guys and the staff and what we've done.
What does Shep mean to you, you know, his evolution from a freshman to his senior season? Can you put that into words?
Yeah, he's definitely like a son to me. I just love him so much. We've been through so many ups and downs and so many battles in order to get him to becoming a man. That's our job, right? The job as a coach is to help these guys along their journey and help them become men. And when you become men, you start to win games. When you become men, you start to get your degree, you graduate. And it just took him a little bit. You know, he wasn't happy with his junior year, but man, did he come storming out his senior year. And what an incredible season. He broke a ton of records. We're second all time in wins. That's his. That's this team's, and nobody can take that away from them. There's going to be a banner up in the BJC. There's going to be a year up on the other banner. Can't take that away from these guys. It's a special group, and Shep was the leader of that group.
I'm a little bit late to the huddle, but you're climbing up the ladder and you cut down the net. What's kind of going through your mind, knowing that all this hard work is culminating?
You want to know? It was. I remember this. This feels pretty good. I remember this. My BU, we won a championship. Villanova, we won a lot of championships. I have plenty of nets to show for it. But now I have my own with a team that I led, with a great staff. I can't give my staff enough credit. I have to do that. But, man, it felt great. And then my family was here, so many Penn Staters. That was the largest crowd for an NIT championship since 2005. Penn Staters won good basketball.
What are you doing? What are you going to do tonight?
I'm going to go home and go to bed.
John Harrar, the guts that he had and the confidence that he had today, he was telling me so much about the first conversation he had with you when you said, you know, you got to be ready, and be ready. What do you remember about that conversation, and how good is it now to be able to see what he was able to do in the last couple of games?
You know what's funny about that? There was a few times that I said, hey, get ready, I'm going to try to get you in, and I didn't. It wasn't like I meant to, it just didn't present itself. I must have done that 2 or 3 times. Be ready, be ready. And this kid, all he did was, if he didn't play, he'd go in the gym extra. You know all this stuff, right? And then when his name is called, his number's called, he's ready. That's a throwback, because sometimes kids sulk and they get upset and they show bad body language. Oh, I'm not playing. He never did that once. All he did was keep going to the gym. I know my name's going to be called, and I want to be ready. Let me take you all the way back. We were thinking about redshirting him.
Yeah.
What a great decision not to.
When did you make the decision?
Probably in the early fall, when I realized how good he was going to be. You know, he was going against Mike, and that was early, and Mike was really dominating. But as the practices went on and as the season went on, I just felt, man, he was so bought in. He played so hard. This kid's going to find his way onto the court, and he did.
Do you ever recall having another kid like that, in the fact that, I mean, he stepped up so quick from not playing? Do you ever recall having a guy that didn't have minutes like that and got thrown into a role like that?
Yeah, he really did get thrown into the fire. You know, I have to think about it a little bit. You know, I don't want to just throw out a name, so nothing really comes to mind. He just stepped up and embraced it, grabbed the bull by the horns and said, I'm taking this and I'm not letting it go.